Hello, flowers. It's me, Cozy Bee. I hope you're all feeling healthy and hydrated today. Well, we're doing it. We're tackling the waterfall project today, and it's a big one. I originally intended to just have this tacked on to the next episode as a intro, kind of, but it took so long, and I ended up doing so many other detailed things with the waterfalls that it ended up becoming its own episode. So, if watching me place about 10 million waterfall pieces isn't your thing, there will be some other decorative items in this episode, but you can also skip this one and move on to our next episode once it's available, which will be making the aquatic area a little more guest friendly. So I did a little research online and I found some waterfalls that look much nicer and work better than the ones that we had before. The only problem I have with them is that they're static, so even when the game is not paused, which it is right now, I worked the whole time on pause, so you won't miss anything exciting like animals escaping. I wish they were animated, but it's okay. We're not going to be staring at this area forever, although in this episode it'll probably feel like it. I noticed that I occasionally had problems where in an isometric game, occasionally I would lock myself out of a corner where I couldn't quite get the waterfall to find a sweet spot against a wall. I would leave those areas blank. There aren't too many of them, but in real life, water is unpredictable and it doesn't always fall where you think it should, so I'll just chalk it up to that, and it looks good at the end, so I don't mind. So right now I'm looking through my new items. A subscriber recommended to me that I check out Genki Call's Atlantis collection, or mod. I didn't download all of their items, but I did pick some that I really liked and I thought would go well in our zoo. This is a sunken ship by Genki Call, which is spelled Genkicoll. If you just look it up in the custom content link I have in the description, it should come up right away. You should be able to find their items, and they're really nice looking. Now, don't ask me why there's a sunken ship in this very tiny body of water surrounded by waterfalls, but every good theme park, you don't question it. It's just there and it looks cool. Well, I was gonna end the video here, but then I had an idea. I'm taking out my favorite prop to decorate with, trees. And I'm using these trees to create kind of a oasis border. I wanted a little secluded area where it's really lush and vibrant, something untouched and unspoiled. I used a lot of flowering trees in this area and trees that looked like they could bear fruit, so it would look like a really abundant and vibrant area. The next thing I'm going to use, after I place down this pillar, which will get moved later, but it's there now, I'm going to use the Sun and Moon Atlantean statues by Genki Call. I put the moon on the west side, and I'm going to be placing the sun on the east side. I thought it would give the idea that maybe there were temples here once, and perhaps some solstice or equinox rituals took place. Then once I put the statues kind of representing temples down, then I thought maybe I could put some of the ruins that come with Marine Mania down and make it look like just village or city ruins, and it turns out quite nice. In case you're wondering, these Atlantean ruin buildings that come with Zoo Tycoon Marine Mania, they can only be placed on water, so that's why I'm having to put the water before I put the building down. I decided in this area I wanted to have some kind of main structure, so I carved out the side of the mountain, and I decided I wanted to put a sunken temple inside. Well, the ruins of one, unfortunately. But then I thought, maybe this is where the water is coming from, is this area up here, and it's filling the basin below. As you can see, Zoo Tycoon terrain is really finicky and difficult to work with, but I have fun, so I can't complain. Well, now that we're almost done here, what do you think? Should I add more trees? Maybe I'll make the ground a little more green. And looking back and editing, I think I might want to put some guest paths, at least out to the boat island to make that accessible, but that seems kind of dangerous. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Take care out there.
Welcome to the city of Atlantis.